Alrighty. Let's see how things are going. There's my stream manager. Welcome, welcome, bunnies. Let's do this. And there we go. Welcome, welcome, bunnies. Robin Yoda here, and we're back playing The Sims 4. This is Bill Baker doing Baker's Life. So, last time I ended this stream, I told you I'd do some off-camera work, and what I did was I added 5 tiles to this house. So it is the maximum 32 tiles of a micro home. And that meant that I was able to upgrade his bed from a single bed to this double bed. It has better energy recovery and stress relief. It's stress relief 1, discomfort relief 1, and energy 5. His other bed was energy 4, stress relief 1, no discomfort relief. I did get the burglar alarm. I got this table so he can have a little breakfast nook thing. And then instead of expanding the kitchen, I just upgraded the appliances. So they look the same or very similar, but they are the reliability 5 versions of what he had. So, and I got him a mirror so that he could actually do charisma and change the location of the door. This is a very weird room. I would like to keep this weirdness, and once we can get him an office, we will definitely have a different room set up for him. But right now, where are we? We are convince customers to buy something 5. I think we are just on Charisma 5, so let's go ahead and start a food sale. Alrighty.
Yabankwa. Zifundlashuni. Shimpu. Wasajay.
Alrighty, yay. Come on, people. It's still Sunday, and I think what I want to do is, when this food sale is over, go and hang out in Magnolia Blossom Park and see if I can get any new growables there.
Fribabna. Nayavuna. Sepane. Faru.
And the reason I want to hang out in the park overnight is so that the growables will actually grow. As we saw with the Oasis Springs Park, you have to be there at like 5 o'clock in the morning in order to get the growables. Okay. Let's see. Travis, can we convince you to buy stuff?
Olaba. Flurbus. Ishanoi. Wakaru. Floima Chimney.
Alright, so I haven't sped up time, so hopefully things will be nice.
Kanchiki.
Come on.
Sepane.
Hello. Who's here today? Hi, Thesis.
Yo, yeah. Ah, so.
This is one of the times that's in my ad, so figured I'd try it. Can't go back to it full time yet because I am signed up for a graduate class starting at the end of April. Okay.
Quas, Kravik Oberoi,
Yibs.
Flora Baganal, Elkabeth, Obim
Alright,
Yuvia,
guys.
Dimpish, Tenebib, Meepew, Quimba,
I'm glad you could make it,
Masamuya
Thesis.
Bonds, Adunkawalake.
Why? I don't get
Ishinoi.
why I can't convince
Wakaru.
people to
Floyd
buy
Hutchins.
things.
Gaba Neeb.
Yabosa.
Why fear?
Sabidi Flange.
Chat with three.
Olaba. Flurbus.
Too many Sims. Okay, whatever. I might just buy him
Snowfish,
Fear Be Gone
Yasharu.
because it's actually very hard to get rid of
Sul.
fears.
Grana Ura. Naba Flarzo.
Okay.
Shoshi.
Arban Dufo.
Oh,
Yazip.
No, I have a
Yes.
gate,
Yasharu.
so he should
Yano Zorpo.
be able
Blaho
to
Quar.
do things. He can talk
Grana
across the
Ura.
table.
Naba
He
Flarzo.
can move around the
Zorpo.
table,
Blaho Quarb.
but
Snoop.
I don't know.
Jabin.
Brogi
Yurta.
when I have a little bit more money, I might just finish closing off the garden and move the table up a little bit further
yeah, Nova.
and see if that makes a difference.
Sul.
Snoop.
Hey, Anchoy.
Leash the Devor.
Neeb. Oh,
Okay.
Luffy Yaspa. Ship Noi.
Arbovinia Quar. Japan.
Pinoy Cho.
We're almost
Quina.
done selling everything.
Klarna.
Oh, Cardu.
So let's do a little bit of cleanup.
Arde Bouchard. Kumatao.
Alrighty. Oh, that reminds me, it is actually time to try and get a new frog.
Apolachaba.
Naboma.
Wisu.
Yeftime Abasani.
Let's see if we
Pomeray
can
Quad.
get a
Ah,
spotted
Grandiotti.
dirt frog.
Oh.
Nope, got another leaf frog.
Yabako.
Malady.
Obim
Supposed to be able.
Dimfish.
Oh.
Ah, Yanabi.
We're supposed to be able to get all of it. Okay. Well, we don't have any more things.
Nayavuna.
Okay.
Sepane. Peru.
Play with the goat.
Tesco's?
Okay.
Gibara. The fool.
Muchi Pichi.
Oh,
Go on.
Bonka.
Go ahead and milk for simoleons. What do you need, Johnny? Sure, ask Elphaba out.
Gaba gaba pomeranguas. Confulibo.
Ah.
Ask for gardening help.
Rebus. Zifflefuba.
Talk about kids these days.
Yiftame.
Nargit me.
Nermalu.
Socialize.
Sub. Langel Mifla. Beckanoy Ship.
There we go.
Ah. Gensiva. Karoo.
Alrighty. It's a nice day. He acquired the dance skill by showing the goat a dance move. Awesome.
Riva.
Okay, I think
Hooray.
I will try and see if we can get the 3 pieces of fence that will finish closing that in. If we can, great. If not, we know that that's a problem. Come on. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That was 75. Put our goat back there. Okay.
Tesco's? Gibara.
Now we've got
Toon Rebus. Zifflefuba. Yumba hey.
Got
Yumbala. Meh,
It-
Izzy.
the
Swabo, you Norg.
garden contained. I hate that they just hang out on your lot for a while after you finish this. And because they're there,
Gelbador.
we can't.
Damsagar.
Oh no, it's because
Watso.
it's because this is there.
Aravine. Floopy.
Throw away the sack watch, please.
Tribnafenev. Vina Garza. Fwib.
And then we can. All right. Now let's try and put
Umfront
the-
Nibahana.
Aha.
stall there.
Narfa.
Okay.
Vazoo Wiftana Bay.
Come on, Travis, move. I can put it here because Travis isn't interacting with it at all. Okay. Move, Travis, so that I can... Okay. Why is this not working? It only wants to be right there. Why? What is underneath? There's a plate. There's a frickin' plate. Of course, I changed the color of the tile. So now it looks like things are going to be bad. Okay, there. Now he can get around the whole table. It'll be fine, hopefully. All right. And Travis is still here, jeez. Okay. You're low energy, but we're gonna go...
Hi.
Okay. Let's go to the park. I don't know, do I want to go to the park or do I want to go to downtown? This guy's night at the bar, according to Johnny. How do we even know Johnny? We must have met him at Desert Bloom Park. Okay. I kind of like the update that we did to his house. But in game, they're not even related. I mean, yeah, there's lore there. But they never acknowledge each other. Johnny Zest is in his own household and not connected to Nancy at all. They have no relationship. Yeah, and I think that's creepy, because the lore that's written in his bio says that he's Nancy's son. So, make it make sense. Do we hang out at the park, or do we hang out downtown? Because I know that there's... We have lilies, right? No, I don't think we have lilies. There hasn't been anything that we could harvest here. Downtown? Okay. How about we go to the gym and we'll hang out there. And in the morning, we will pick up the harvestables. Alrighty. Still really long loading screens. Woohoo! Alrighty. So, we've got lots and lots of awesomes. So we're trying to get to a point where we can renovate the house to be a small business residential. I think once we can do that, then we can have the small business residential lot. We can have that as a nice home bakery. And then after that, we'll get the baking space in Magnolia Promenade. Alright, let's have Bill work out. Oh, we can ask for fitness mentoring. Sure. Actually, let's have you ask for fitness mentoring first. Because if we can get him mentored, his skill goes up faster. Right. And it looks like he's gonna be mentored. Yay! I like that mentoring is now at level 5. Because it used to be mentoring was a thing that you could do after you loaded the Parenthood EP. Because if you got to level 10, you could mentor, or maybe it was base game. Mentoring was used in Parenthood as part of an aspiration. But you can buy a skill perk with satisfaction points called Mentor. And it just makes it so that any skill that you've maxed the skill in, you can offer mentoring. But you have to catch people doing something that you have level 10 skill in order to mentor. And now with business and hobbies, you have to be level 5 in order to start mentoring people or hold classes. And people can ask you to mentor, or you can walk up to someone and say, hey, do you want to be mentored in this skill that I know? So it's a lot easier to do mentoring when you have businesses and hobbies. Alrighty. And this, I don't think we need to keep watching this. And he can take care of himself. What we're really interested in, we don't want snapdragons, we want the lilies. Because we've got snapdragons and bluebells already. And we've got strawberries. What is this? That's an apple tree. It's not grown yet. And what is that? That is also an apple tree. Okay, I know that there are lilies down here somewhere. It's an apple tree. Is that lilies there? Yes, wild lily flower. They're out of season. Okay. But I might be able to grab it to splice. Maybe. And there's pear tree. Okay, so might not be a good idea. Wild bluebell plant again. Wild lily flower. Okay. And this wild onion. Also out of season. Also out of season. Okay, so maybe we should come back in the summer and do this. Because it's still spring. Actually, let's see if there's any frogs quick. Because I know we can breed frogs, but breeding frogs is only occasionally giving us what we want. And there are no frogs down here. Okay. What's this? It's glittery. I know it's a harvestable plant. Come on. It's bluebells. Is this a pear tree? Okay. That's... Sure, you can be active. One of the ways that you can tell something is a growable plant is most of the time it... Yay! And he's reached fitness level 2. Yay! What was I saying? I was saying, oh yes, out in the wild you can tell that things are growable because they've got this animation around them. And it's kind of hard to see when it's like this, but you can see the little twinkly lights means it's a harvestable plant. I think we're gonna go home because there's nothing here that we don't already have. Alright. And he is now super, super tired. One of the reasons that I really want a base game refresh is because these 4 lots here are all in the same neighborhood. When you visit this lot, any of these 4 lots, you can get to this exterior world just the same without a loading screen. It's awesome, super fine. But you try and go to any of the other buildings and you get a loading screen. And to my mind, that's kind of silly. You shouldn't have loading screens between the buildings. You should just be able to say, hey, I want to go to this lot in this neighborhood. And the neighborhood should be open. So, I guess it would still be a mini loading screen, but it should be like a hidden loading screen where it takes you to like a door knocking scene or something, and then you get to knock on the door, and it brings you into the new lot. And for commercial spaces, maybe it shows you like window shopping up to the entry door, and then you go inside. But I play games, so that's what I would like to see. Okay, our goat is still happy. Alright. Are you gonna sleep? Yes? Okay, good. Fast forward. I keep trying to get more dirt frog. But... okay. Wrong. We've got another dirt frog. Okay. So, we've got all of the normal frogs. We've got 3 of the striped frogs. We've got 3 of the spotted frogs. We've got 3 of the surfer frogs and 3 of the whirl frogs. So, things are going fine. I just love that this is what everything's supposed to be.
Pema.
So, maybe let's try it with a different spotted. Because we've got a spotted leaf frog. Right, do we have 2 of those? Yes, we do have 2 of those. So let's...
Ah, Grumble.
Let's go ahead and sell the spotted leaf frog. And let's grab the spotted eggplant frog. And we'll try doing that again. Alrighty. I really want to complete the frogs with Bill here. He's too tired. Okay. Awesome. So, Bill, let's spend today building skills, apparently. Let's get handiness up there. If we can get handiness level 10, we can break into the crystal cavern. Okay, one thing that's weird is that the bathroom here is showing this painted baseboard in this view. But when I go to build by and I use the eyedropper tool, it is the blue subway tile. So that is a visual glitch. And it's kind of weird. Yes, this is our breeding chart. And I'm not keeping track so much of which frogs we've bred as to which frogs we need to complete the collection. And you can see that all of the frogs, I've got them in the order of, these are the normal versions, and then we go striped, spotted, surfer, whirl. And supposedly getting any of the normals with a rare phenotype should give you the one of the rarer phenotypes. But you know, we're not having luck with the dirt frog. And we've got the dirt frog and the striped dirt frog.
Tenebib. Meepew.
Alrighty. Let's see, do you need to... Let's tend to the garden. And then... Yes, normal plus rare equals unusual. And then, once you're done doing that, we need to bake some more. Bill? And we are baking. I'm specifically doing baking because that is what we're trying to do, is have a bakery. But still, let's do banana bread, and then we'll do all of the other stuff. Alrighty. See what your frog says. Yep. Let's try it. What did we get? Got an eggplant frog. Okay.
Arpanaya Bonan Grabe. Kisnoy.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Next time we're going to try with the spotted dirt frog and see if we can get anything out of it. Alrighty. I hope this doesn't catch fire. Ooh, Johnny had a nice date with Elle.
Ulak. His storm of flame.
Alright, and now that Bill is active, we should probably get him a soccer ball or some workout equipment.
Ooh. Yikla. Banaj? Norman Hay.
Green gardening. Yeah, green gardening, we can support that. What's our notification wall look like? Lots of stuff. Are you done with that bread yet? Alrighty, we are going to go with green gardening. That should... Okay, foodies, rock your body, self-sufficiency, green gardening. What is that one? Things like fishing, gardening, handiness, good. All about fitness, hygiene, okay, awesome. And then tasty stills and home style gourmet or any awesome. So we've done our neighborhood action plans in such a way that we are going to love living in this neighborhood as an active chef. All right. What did you do with your food? You left the banana bread in the stove. Yes, I love The Sims. Yay! I love that you used to have the cupcake factory to make cupcakes. It was just, I think last year, that The Sims updated the base game to where you could make cupcakes in the stove or in the oven. We haven't gone to any festivals. If we get invited to the festival, we'll go to the festival. What are you... You don't like... You're a foodie. You won't like water. Get, make grilled cheese. Bess Sterling. She's gonna want a simoleon. Sure. Next time she calls us, she's gonna want either 100 simoleons or 1,000 simoleons. probably 1,000.
Masamu.
Level 5 cooking. We're level 8 baking, level 5 cooking. So let's see. Let's go to the Human Hijinks Festival. Okay. One of the reasons why I want to go to the festivals, these are city living. And the only way you can get a few recipes is to go to the stalls in city living and order the actual item. And some of them I think would be cute to do in our bakery, and then maybe when we have our home restaurant where we do our garden to table restaurant stuff, we could, you know, have these recipes where it's like, oh yeah, do you like the Spice Festival? Here's a Spice Festival themed menu from all the recipes we learned. Alrighty. More loading screens. Yeah. Because I think it will be really nice. We go from having our little micro home and gardens and food stall to having the residential retail little bakery market, to having the a retail store, to then still owning the retail store, but because you can, with Get to Work, you can have the retail store hire people to run it and then be gone. And then you could open, like I said, a little garden to table cafe on your residential retail lot. I think that would be so cute. But then we're gonna have him haggle just to see if we can get the price down.
No, Bob.
Haggling like this probably... Oh, it did work. Order discounted food. Yay. Let's get... Right. Watch fireworks. Okay. Alrighty. Eating the Gokon. Keep performing interactions. That's one of the things that I like about this one, is that you can... Ooh, we didn't get there. Okay. So now he's learned the first... Yep. Taking his first steps on his culinary journey through the city. Eating food from the city unlocks the ability to cook it. So, let's go ahead and do a friendly, cheerful introduction. You're not hungry anymore, but you are a little tired. Alrighty. Very playful. Awesome. And let's go ahead and do some funny interactions. Just because it'll get us points and we'll get extra. We'll be getting extra stuff that we could either use or sell. So it's kind of awesome to do the festivals. There's a lot more to do at like GeekCon and the Romance Festival. And now that we're not base gaming it, we'll probably accept when we get those pop-ups about going to these. Awesome, we're in the lead by 4. Woohoo! We have reached comedy level 3. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Let's keep going then. Tell a funny story. Funny jokes. Tell a joke about vampires. And yes, there's Judith Banks. Oh no. Be sarcastic about food. Robin Banks is the burglar character. She has not been my burglar except for once, which is kind of weird. Okay, let's... Okay. Silly behavior. Let's see if we can get Robin and Bill together for at least a bit. Because I think that would be weird and fun.
Shuna. Tony Brabara.
Okay. Awesome. Interest. Discuss interests.
Chicks from Sababa.
Friendly hobbies. Ask about hobby skills.
Ooh, Zaragna.
Ploy bet.
Friendly.
Friendship.
Deep thoughts.
Oh,
Deep conversation.
Damage.
I don't get why these tables only have 3 chairs. Okay. Alright. Well, we happen to know a lot about Robin Banks now. Okay, I hate to be that person, but let's get political and paint a mural, yeah? Alright. Watch fireworks. The one thing that you're supposed to do. Okay. Stop the mural. Come on, Bill, stop. You have to watch the fireworks. That's why you're supposed to watch the fireworks. It's nice when you're up here because they get really big, but apparently that didn't count. Alrighty. Well, Bill doesn't actually have people that he's close to, so I don't understand. Okay. And the festival's over. And as soon as the festival's over, we can go home. Okay. We tried watching fireworks twice, so... Yeah. Okay, we're going home now. Going home. Yay. Let's go home, we say. Alrighty. What else can we do? We stepped on the path to fame and are a notable newcomer. That's probably going to disappear right away because we're not going to be doing things to keep it up. So... let's see what's going on at home. We're gonna need to go to sleep and probably get things... yeah, we need to make sure that Bill's needs are taken care of. And we need to bake more so that he can have a sale. We need to pay bills. Oh my goodness. This is just one sim and a goat. And already it's starting to be like, do you really want to add more sims to this? But we will. We will. We will see what we can do. Alrighty. Yes, the info panels. And let me... now that we're on the road to fame, I'm going to open up the Simology panel and show you guys what it means to have as many packs as I have. Again, I don't have all the packs. I do have a fair number of them. It's why I feel like I can complain about The Sims and not being... you know, The Sims 4 is a game. It's playable most of the time. Alright. Alright, Bill, you are freaking tired. Go to sleep. Alright, but Bill, because I have so many packs, this is what it looks like when I get to the Simology page. We're on normal lifespan, so it's a while to do age ups. This would be his genealogy. He has Cass, and that's it. This is going to show us a bunch of statistics that are kept. This, the foodie trait, the practice makes perfect trait, and animal enthusiast trait are the traits that he aged up with. Because I have growing together, he has a self-discovery trait, which is active. Because I have parenthood, he earned the responsible trait. Because we chose a knowledge aspiration when we were in Cass' developing him, he's a quick learner, which means that he gains skills faster. Um, Business savvy, because he chose a different aspiration, because we were in the market magnet, or the stall, the Home Chef Hustle one. We get this one for choosing that aspiration when we aged up. And then I bought Speed Cleaner with satisfaction points. Everyone gets likes and dislikes. You can see them by going into Cass, or you can see I've got, he likes optimistic sims, he likes orange, he likes a whole bunch of skills, and he likes a bunch of music. You can change that by going into create a sim. Because of the romantic. Sure, Felix, you can come over. Now, because they released Lovestruck, which is another expansion pack I don't have, they updated. Hi, Nick. It's nice to see you here. I'm explaining about the Simology panel and why it's important. This here, relationship preferences, is base game, but they did this because they released the Lovestruck expansion pack. Lovestruck is all about romance and romantic relationships, so you need to be able to tell people what your boundaries are, what your attraction is, what your romance style is, all of that stuff. And that's what this panel is about. This is because I have Snowy Escape, and it comes with lifestyles. So right now he's single and loving it, which means that he's happier when he's by himself. He's got the outdoorsy lifestyle, which means that he likes being outdoors. He's got close knit, which means that he likes hanging out with people that he's known for a while. There are other lifestyles. You can see there's a whole bunch of them. Sedentary, energetic. I believe this one is tech-free, which means that you don't like using the cell phone, you don't like computers, televisions, stuff like that. And then, of course, there's the techie one, where you have to have computers and advanced toilets and all that stuff. Health food nut, junk food nut, adrenaline seeker. These ones, that's workaholic. No, that's workaholic. This is another business related one. But you can see there's a whole bunch of lifestyles, and you have to do so many different types of activities to get that. This here is the Get Famous system, where you have a reputation, which can be good, bad, or neutral, and then you have your fame level, which is 0 to 5 stars. And I have it start with, you have to step into the spotlight in order to get you have to get fame points to get through this. So, okay, this is the fame perk system. And what I could do is by honing this asset, there's a chance that single skill may catch the public's. I could. Let's do networking. Networking means that when I encounter famous people, I can more easily interact with them. And then below here, this is the neighborhood action plan. This is from Eco Lifestyle, and it is Eco Lifestyle is the ecology conservationist pack, which means that these neighborhood action plans are plans to get people to garden, to work out, to either to do recycling, to do a whole bunch of other stuff. And I've voted on all of our action plans, which um, which means that awesome, I got rare plants. Woohoo! I need to pay the bills. Bill has a great reputation because we've been nice to everyone. We've got a good reputation. Let's do some more frog experiments. So we want to see if that will get us a spotted. No, got us another striped eggplant frog. That's leaf dirt eggplant. Let me see. Yeah, that's striped eggplant frog. Okay. Alrighty. So we know what's going on, maybe. Dirt frog, spotted egg, striped eggplant, striped dirt frog. Okay. So, hey Bill, come harvest all your plants. Make sure to feed and clean your goat. And talk to your goat. Because you want to make sure that your goat is all well taken care of. Clean that up and let's do some baking. Okay, we will do fish tacos there. Alrighty. We're gonna get some more money. Mastery perk. Mental aura. If Bill continues, he'll be able to channel his experience into an aura that helps nearby Sims build mental skills. Yes, unlock that, please. Cool. Going to sell all the bluebells and the daisies and the snapdragons. And you're going to open the rare seeds. So what do we have? We've got snapdragon. Okay. And we've got snapdragon and lemon, snapdragon and sage. Let's see what that is. Okay. So the mastery perks are from the newest one, Businesses and Hobbies. And I've never done mastery perks, so let's take a look at this. What does it truly mean to master a skill? The answer is skill mastery perks. When a sim is practicing a skill at a very high level, there is a chance that they will unlock a skill mastery perk. That perk will allow the sim to explore new potentials and uses of their skills that benefit both themselves and those around them. Elder sims are particularly likely to discover skill mastery perks due to their extensive life experience. Knowledge is meant to be shared. When an elder sim has unlocked a skill mastery perk, they can bestow it to other sims. It's time to scout out the knowledgeable members of your community and learn from them. You might find some sim with a skill mastery perk at the hobby meetups in Nordhaven. Try asking them to bestow their perks. Awesome. And while we're here, let's can we also okay, business and hobbies. Can we also read about family recipes? Remember that unbeatable grilled cheese sandwich a certain someone always used to make you as a kid? That was probably a family recipe. Sims will experience certain moments throughout their life that will unlock special touches that can enhance a meal with extraordinary effects. These can be applied to any cooking recipe of your choosing by doing the new Create New Family Recipe interaction on a stove, fridge, or the new Granny's Family Recipes cookbook. There can only be one family recipe that uses a certain special touch at the same time. During the recipe creation, select which recipe you want to alter and choose a special touch to apply and add a secret ingredient. You can then name your family recipe and cook it. The special touch will add effects to the meal for the lucky consumer to benefit from. Your sim can also pass on this family recipe to another sim in your household, provided they are on good terms and have the necessary cooking skills. This can be done through the Teach Family Recipes interaction on any stove, fridge, or cookbook. Awesome. That's cool. And we've got two special touches that we can add. So, let's make sure that our goat's happy. Still unhappy. I thought I asked you to feed your goat. Okay. Well, let's have him speed through this. And then I think I want to try and create this recipe. Because I think this will be fun.
Uh-huh.
NAPs can suck. That's why I've been trying very hard to make sure that I vote for all of them and pick the ones that I like. Like, I don't care for sharing is caring because that just means that everyone steals everything from everywhere, and that's not fun. I also don't like the one where you fight people all the time. I don't like the one where you wear bags on your heads. I also don't like Back to the Old Days, which means that you're not allowed to have any technology, like you couldn't have TVs or computers.
Ooh. So cut him.
Okay. Hey, your friend Felix is here. So, hey, let's go ahead and invite him in, I guess. Alrighty. We could family recipe. Create
Stevie?
a family recipe. Oh, that is correct. Select a base recipe. Come on. Alright, let's do select a secret ingredient. We're going to say blackberries. And then, ooh, okay. Academic ace, comfort food, mastery fuel. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna do this one as mastery fuel. And this one is going to be, it's French toast. It's gonna be, this is going to be absolutely it's absolutely the worst name. Okay. Okay. That is probably the worst name for a recipe ever. Here, we'll unlock the door so that people can come in. But then we'll say disallow vampires.
Yeah.
And I don't know why solicitors is on there. I've never had a solicitor come to the door. And there's our NAP inspector. What I like about the NAPs is if you get the NAP inspector and you're doing all of the NAPs, then they will give you a break on your next utility bill. It's not a big one, but it is there. We're going to put the lump of clay
Plus.
back into your inventory.
Floopy Yaspa. Ship Noi.
Alright, and now they're eating this
Spino?
French toast.
Yeah, froze.
Blackberry French toast. Okay. Let's see, what are your needs at? You're actually very good on your needs.
Chech Pivna. So
you could probably bake a whole bunch for tomorrow. Let's try this again. Oh, I didn't realize we got that. Striped eggplant frog. Which we've already got a striped eggplant frog. We want a spotted. Okay, so here it is. Well done. Looks like this household is in compliance of all active neighborhood action plans. You'll see a reduction in your next round of bills as a result of your commitment. So that's what that means. Yay, Bill's cleaning up. Okay. Bill's cleaning up and his needs are still good, right? Yeah, really good. Wow. You're gonna inspect the garden. Okay. But I think because you're active and you haven't done anything, you will need to take an energized jog. Okay. Alrighty, we're almost done with today's stream, and this has been kind of interesting. Still haven't completed the frog breeding, but
None of fish?
we're getting places.
Weasel fraba.
Awesome. Snapdragon and Daisy have been done. Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and graft this last one. Okay. So we opened the rare seed packet, and what? We got the seed-shaped gemstone, is that it? Because we didn't get any other seeds.
Uh-huh.
That's
Indeed.
kind of disappointing. We're going to
Yep.
sell all of the fireworks.
Ah! Ephedroy.
Alright.
Flora Baganal!
And we will grab the microphone and we'll put it here just so that he has another place to practice comedy slash acting slash charisma. Take a soothing shower, please. Alright, but I think we can now afford a little something for our goat. We've got a little bit of money still. We're going to okay, awesome. I think what we're gonna do is extend this a couple tiles if we can on both sides. And then if we can pick this up and move it back here. Thank you muchly. Alright. Yes, we did. I did do this a lot like that. Okay, awesome. Because what I would like to do is get all of our food plants lined up over here. That's Daisy. That's lemon. Maybe we'll put the lemon tree there. Let's just go ahead and get getting things arranged so that we can actually work with them, I think. Alrighty. Because what I want to do for the goat is go to here. I think it's outdoors animals, yes? Because we are going to grab this. And I think we're going to grab it in this blue color, and we're going to put it right there. And I think we'll get a little patch of... This is the prairie grass, yes. We'll get a little patch of prairie grass. And yeah, that's going to take over the yard and be an absolute menace. But there's that. Alrighty. And because of the way that I have been putting the fence down, it doesn't count as a room because I've been extending the fence to connect it. It doesn't actually connect into a room, which is why this whole garden area doesn't count as a tiled area. And then needs 4 hay in inventory. Then you can fill the feeder. Okay. Because we need to keep our goat happy. Okay. What do we have? Striped dirt frog, spotted eggplant, spotted
Ooh.
dirt frog. Yes!
Got 'em.
We did it! Refill feeder with prairie grass. Okay. So now we've got... Okay. Dirt frog, spotted eggplant frog, spotted dirt frog. Spotted eggplant frog. Striped dirt frog. Okay. Woohoo! And that's a dirt frog, Okay.
That's all.
So, that means we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only need 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus the one from Ravenwood. Oh, we're so close to doing this. Woohoo, we got a new frog. Yay. Okay, his needs are still awesome. Let's go ahead and make you bake forever. You've got banana bread in your stall right now, and that's it. You need... Oh, and your level 8, I forgot. Okay, so do rainbow gelatin cake, and then you can do herb bread and all the other stuff. Okay. Alrighty. This is getting to be something now.
Whoop-a-doof. Ooh, maps.
So we won't have to feed the goat. We won't have to pay to feed the goat as often.
Uh-huh.
And we still live in a microhome. And we've got more frogs. And things are going well. And this is more and more exciting as time goes on. I think that's something that you have to think about too. When you're playing The Sims, it's always a good idea to have like an overall goal and then come up with things that make playing the game fun. So that's gonna go in there. Okay. And now we're going to bake some more.
Genie!
You're inspired, so you're gonna bake better. Yay! So let's go ahead and do fruitcake. Even though fruitcake is one of those things where Sims is a random toss-up whether your Sim will like fruitcake or if your Sim will hate fruitcake. So I don't know why you can learn how to make fruitcake. Just gonna put the lump of clay over here. Alrighty. Is there anything else in our inventory that we can sell?
Downkin. Yanshi.
Technically yes, but I don't want to. Okay, let's grab a surfer frog. Because now we need to work on that one. Okay. Leaf frog. We've got plenty of leaf frogs. Thank you. There's the fruitcake. And you're getting tense. Why are you tense? Oh, from losing your close-knit
yeah.
lifestyle. Unfortunate.
Ah!
Bake. Bake more things. Artisan herb bread. Is this the fruitcake? Okay. Oh, what's going on with you?
Ha-ha!
Okay.
Oh, Revolve.
Okay.
Yampin' it. Say.
We're at risk of losing our close-knit lifestyle, but that's okay because the Snowy Escape lifestyles are meant to be obtained and lost because you're going through different phases of your life and you're doing things differently. So it's okay to lose a lifestyle. You get some of these awful moodlets, but oh, I'm sorry, Nick. Cell updates do suck sometimes. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we've got bread, 2 breads, 2 cakes. How are we doing needs-wise? We're still doing pretty well needs-wise. You know what? I'm going to have him come over here and do this. And then you can tend your garden. Alrighty, and then it'll be just about time to close up shop. Okay, come on, Bill, we're doing good. I'm fine. It's just
Shimaraga.
what was I saying?
Huh?
I don't even remember what I was saying. So
Rashka.
I was talking about the Snowy Escape lifestyles. They're kind of weird. They're meant to be gained and lost, but when you lose a lifestyle, you get these negative moodlets, and they're kind of annoying. So.
Shimaraga. Cebu?
And, you know, I get it. They're designed that way. They're kind of difficult to lose because of that.
Nabi.
Okay, Bill, are you calm yet? Our little goat friend is happy. Yay. How long does this take?
Shimaraga. Cebu?
Too few friends is lonely. Too many friends is too hectic.
Shokya. Finba. Saluna.
I don't know.
Baru. Nimblets.
Alrighty. Looking at this now, you can see where I've updated the terrain paint, and it looks a little weird because I've got like shadow lines that are outlining specific parts of the lawn. It looks kind of, it looks overly manicured, but also kind of weird.
Quaxanaz!
Sorry, Nick. I'm also a little loopy because it's late. It's getting late here. It's
Shokya!
8:30 and I'm
Saluna!
ready to go.
Morib? Ah, Prosh!
Yeah.
Shimaraga!
All right. Bill, are you done complaining to your mirror yet? You need to tend your garden.
Shokya! Oh, Finba!
And
Finba.
we're not going to
Saluna.
start a food sale because you can't save and exit while events are running. So next time we will come back and we'll have a food sale where we'll sell the best stuff yet. Oh. Complaining can be a full-time job. Just like one of the things that I love about Life and Death is that you can hire people to attend funerals as professional mourners. And I'm like, I don't want him to be a perfectionist. I'm just tired because I've been up for a while. It's 8:30 here and
Mordu?
I have to be up again tomorrow to go to work. And I like to be up
Yeah, Fruit!
about 6:30 to 7 so that I can
Ah!
actually be okay in the morning.
Namit Boomshard Black.
So,
Larvae. Oh.
so it's getting late now for me. Oh, it would be funny. It would be funny to have the socially awkward, depressed perfectionist who is totally a world-renowned chef. It would be so funny. But also, we want Bill to like living. So perfectionism is not something that we want him to have. Okay. All right. Oh, yes, I know. I can be really just off the wall. A generous donation to charity. I don't have 1,000 simoleons. I'm sorry, Clement. Because we have such a good reputation, we're going to get more and more calls like that asking us to donate to charity. And it's like, if it was, hey, could you donate food or time? It would be, yeah. Yes, I want Bill to be happy. He's finally tired. So is he gonna sleep or nap? He's gonna nap. Okay. Alright, but it is now 8:30, so I'm going to save and close. Because we're going to close now. Thank you so much for everyone who stopped in. I've been enjoying doing this series, and I hope that you guys are loving being here too. I'll catch you all on Saturday. Have a great rest of your day.